For one, I think this show shows a completely different era than we're used to seeing on the stage anymore. The Restoration era dramas, this one's, 1750s. It's sort of not really done anymore. I also think this show was really, really feminist for its time. Like, the men are the really stupid characters, and the women are the one who are sort of pushing the plot along and trying to push their way through sort of the adversity that they have to deal with. Kate especially is a very feminist character. She's sort of in control of her own life, which is really rare for this time period. I also think it was one of the first real comedies without having to be sentimental. We don't have our sad parts of the show. It's just funny the whole way through.
What makes this show unique is, the first thing is we haven't done a show in British dialect in a while, and this one we are, and it's set around London, so we have 3 different dialects that we're working with. One is the North Country, because the show takes place in the country, and then there are the people from London itself. My character is one of those. So we're using standard British, and then there's Cockney for the servants of my character and Adam O'Neill's character, Hastings. And it's kind of a fun story. It's awkward guy meets girl. We've all kind of been there, like in middle school and high school and stuff. And it's just kind of that. Later on, at a different point, this guy, Charles Marlow, my character, he's very comfortable around lower class women, prostitutes, some of them, not all of them, sometimes just servants, but around upper class women, it's very uncomfortable and very shy. And it's about kind of how he overcomes that and how she wins him over.
What makes the show unique is, even though it was written in the 18th century, there's a lot of things in the show that still relates today. There's the love, the confusion, the trying to adjust to what your parents want you to do. It's all in there.
The thing that makes this show unique is it's so scandalous for how old it is.
What makes this show unique, I think it's the dynamite cast that we have. We just have a combination of so many unique perspectives with the script. Also, not only the cast, but the crew. We have people working on costuming and wigs and makeup, and I don't know, we have such a great collaboration on what our image is for this show and what we want to achieve, what we want to say from the point of Oliver Goldsmith, the playwright. So yeah, it's going to be fun. It's very unique.
This show is unique because, for one, it's the time period it's set in. It's set in 1700s England, and we're using dialects for this show. So that's an interesting dynamic to see on the stage, is people talking in correct dialects during the time period.
I would say what makes this show unique is that it's a restoration time period, so it changes the entire physicality of the show. It's British, so it changes the language. It's also got the restoration style of language. There's different gestures and completely different movements. So,
what makes She Stoops to Conquer unique is that it is a period piece, but we're also all working on dialects. And they're all different, which is really nice. Some are doing like regular standard British, and others are doing like North Country. And I think it's really nice that we have the opportunity to work on some of the things that we're learning in our theater classes.